Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Dr. Derri, and welcome back to another episode of Debt Free with Derri. So a few weeks ago, I think about 2 weeks ago, I put a poll on YouTube asking what kind of content you guys would like to see, and the thing that won the most was budgeting tips and tricks. So I'm not going to do it in this video, but in the beginning of my next video, I will be going over my top 5 budgeting tips and tricks, so make sure you stay tuned for that video. But for now, let's go ahead and get into our September recap. Alrighty, so let's first start off by making the changes. So I had said I paid the internet bill, but I guess I just kept attempting to pay the bill. The bill was actually no charge this month because we overpaid last month. So we actually did not have to pay on our internet bill this month. The water bill ended up being $53. We paid the $500, we paid the $1,000. Let's see, the utilities weren't $200. The utilities ended up being $193.50, which is, you know, a decrease, which is good. And then for the land, so we didn't pay $500 towards the land. We actually ended up paying $1,300 towards the land there. And then we paid $600 towards my student loan. And then also, I guess I'll put this at the beginning of the month, I paid an extra $81 to my student loan, and I will explain that towards the end of the video. So after going back through and recalculating, our total expenses ended up being $3,968.52, which is a little bit of a decrease, about $10. We had it at $3,979. So just about $10 difference. And then the amount that we actually paid towards our debt snowball was $3,481 that we paid towards the debt snowball. So let's go ahead and flip over and get into the debt snowball. Alright, so for my student loan number 1, the balance is now at $20,091.32, and it has an interest amount of $3.22. So we're making some progress, people, on these loans. Our land is now at $23,441.35. My husband's truck is at $33,308.55. And then my last student loan is at $300,627.68. And that one has an interest amount remaining of $1,670.42, making the total amount for my interest $1,673.64. So this is what I'm trying to pay off right now. This is our number 1 payoff at the moment. Over here on the side, I'll go ahead and put my total student loan amount. So the total amount of my student loans now is at $320,719, and that is an even number because I like to pay my student loan in even amounts since there's no interest accruing right now. So, I mean, I'm kind of excited that my biggest student loan is at $300. That means next month it'll be less than $300. So my biggest student loan will be out of the 300,000s. I'm so excited about that. I mean, I know I still have a long way to go, but that is still an accomplishment for myself. So, the total amount of our debt now is going to be at $377,468.90. And that is a decrease of $4,000 $880.37 from last month, which makes our total amount of debt that we've paid so far a whopping $83,170.23. Oh my goodness. So for our debt snowball goals, of course, I'm gonna just put on here pay the remaining student loan interest. In October, which is next month. And then to also pay down more on the land. So like I said, the land is our biggest life priority right now. We are really trying to get this land knocked out because we would like to be building our house hopefully somewhat sooner rather than later. So if you see next month that the land decreases more and gets into the #1 spot on our debt, that's because we're trying to go ahead and knock that land out so that we can go ahead and pay the land off and we can start to build our house. So of course, pay more towards land. And we can go ahead and just fill in our little goal tracker here. We didn't quite make it to 375,000, so I'll just only be filling in this one little section, but that's okay. Maybe next month we'll be able to knock it down to the 370,000. That would be great, but we shall see. And then for the sinking funds, I think I'm just gonna do this off camera later because I haven't figured out how much money I'm gonna put in it. We do still have some money in our account, and I'm gonna see how much I want to take out of that account to put in these cash envelope, in these sinking funds. Okay guys, so you just saw our overview, and so I'm gonna go back to my student loan where I paid $81. So I don't know if you all remember in my last video, it was one of the last videos I made about the budget. I was like, I'm gonna put on Instagram and Facebook for people to cash out me $1, and every dollar that I get is gonna go towards my student loan. Well, I collected $81. I was definitely surprised that people were willing to donate to my student loan fund. So hey, $81 is better than nothing. You know, closed mouths don't get fed. If you don't ask, you won't know. So I didn't have 81 people give me $1. A few people gave me $1, but then I had a few people give me more. Like some people gave me 5, some people donated 10, and one person even donated 25. So I just want to thank all of you guys. If you're watching this video, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. That really warmed and melted my heart. Like that was the best part of my birthday, is getting that money from you all and paying that towards my student loan. I'll go ahead and put a little screenshot of me paying it. I paid it in 2 different payments. I paid 20 on one day and I paid 61 on another day, and that's because a few people had gave to me after I made the first payment. So thank you guys again for that. So, you know, $81 towards my student loan. Like I said, I was super excited about that. Other good things that happened this month. So if you don't know, I am getting ready for a fitness competition that's going to be coming up soon. And you know, God has really just been blessing me. I really don't know what I've done to deserve such blessings, but you know, God has really blessed me. Earlier back in July, I won a giveaway, and I won like a posing suit, and I won a DIY tanning kit for my next competition. And then I applied, or I entered another giveaway this week, because today is September 25th. I entered a giveaway on Sunday, I believe, and Monday. And yesterday I found out that I won another giveaway. Y'all, you don't win if you don't try, you know what I'm saying? So the things that I won include registration paid for my next show. So I'm doing 2 categories in my next show, so that's $200 that they're paying for. And then they also are gonna give me 5 of their items. So the company that I won with is called The Shoe Fairy. And it's funny because I bought their shoes to compete in this year. I have the Olympian shoes. Actually, my husband bought them for me. Thanks, boo. But yeah, I'm just so excited because they're giving me jewelry for my show. They're giving me like a sweatsuit. They're paying for my show. So I'm just like, thank you God, because I mean that definitely helps out with finances. That's $200 that doesn't have to come out of my pocket to pay for the show. That's money that doesn't have to come out of my pocket to purchase jewelry for the show. I already got a free DIY tanning kit, so I don't have to pay for that. So, you know, I think that was definitely a sign. It really just gave me the little push I needed, because I am a little bit less than 2 months away from my show, and so that really just gave me a lot of motivation. So yeah, thank you, the Shoe Fairy. I really appreciate it. That definitely helps my finances, because you know, competing is not cheap. But like I said, I know that competing is something that I don't have to do, but with the way 2020 is going, I feel like I should go ahead and give it my all while I can, because you never know what could happen and when the world will close down again. Okay. So when I went on my trip to DC, I had saved about $354 out of my sinking fund envelope, and I forgot to mention that I did not spend all of that money. I think I might have spent $120 while I was there, and so I had money left over. The things that I did do with the money that was left over, I bought Trey some shoes, I bought me some new work shoes, and then I bought like a few little fall pieces, because I was like, well, you know, it's kind of still my birthday money. So I did spend a little bit of money on myself. I kind of splurged a little bit, bought me a new workout outfit and things like that. So that's what happened with that money. Oh, and another thing, this month, September 2020, marks our first full year of budgeting. So we started last year in September 2019 with doing our first budgets. So this year we have really been focused on paying debt down. We have gotten rid of debts. When we first started, we started with 7 debts, and then we found out later that there was another debt, so it ended up being 8, and now we're down to only 4. Yeah, so we've gotten that debt down. We have paid $83,000 off in 1 year of budgeting, which is super duper awesome. And I just want to say this, I know that we have a lot of debt, and most of that debt is personally on me because of my student loans. And, you know, I kind of had a little backlash on one of my videos a few videos back about paying for a birthday party, and they were like, you could have put that money towards debt, which I could have, but I mean, it's student loan debt, and he's a kid. You only have 1/10th birthday. But the thing about that is that I watch other people's videos, and some people have like 15 credit cards, and they have credit cards with balances of $20,000, $30,000, $15,000, and none of my debt is credit card debt. I only have 4 debts. 2 of those are student loans. 1 is land, and 1 is my husband's truck. So, I mean, in the debt department, it's not like we're doing terribly crazy. It's just that my student loan balance is super duper high because my parents could not afford to send me to college. So, I think we're doing pretty good with our debt-free journey. We're moving right along. I definitely think by September 21 we'll have my smallest student loan paid off, we'll have the land paid off, and I know we'll have my husband's truck paid off. So make sure y'all stay tuned. Like I said, we have big goals, and we're gonna crush these goals. And you know, I don't want anybody loan shaming or debt shaming anybody. This is an open place for us all to learn from each other. So yeah, I definitely appreciate everyone that does watch my videos and does give constructive feedback. I really appreciate you all so much for watching. Make sure you stick around for my next video, because I'm going to be putting my 5 top budgeting tips and tricks in that video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.